For Pat McAfee and ESPN, for it to be a success, it's going to come down to ratings. And so far, at least on TV, they haven't been that great. The audience that Stephen A. Smith and First Take gives to Pat McAfee is more than 500,000 people per day. And McAfee's audience goes down 48%. Now, that's just on TV. ESPN and McAfee, they'll all tell you that they're very concerned about YouTube and social media and all those things. And those are important. And it is a way to reach younger viewers, which is what ESPN wanted to do in hiring McAfee. But you can't ignore those numbers. Even if you look at McAfee's numbers to a year ago, where they had SportsCenter in that 12-2 window, they're down 12%. And so maybe McAfee does find that audience, but at least on cable, McAfee has not. So then you talk about what happened this week with Jimmy Kimmel and Aaron Rodgers. McAfee licensed the show to ESPN. So ESPN isn't paying Rodgers, it's McAfee paying Rodgers, but it's still on ESPN's air. He went after Kimmel, who is another Disney employee and a one who produces, is important from the top up, from Bob Iger on down. Jimmy Kimmel's important to the Disney company. So that was kind of a poor person to pick to go after. And in the way that Rodgers did was obviously in poor taste. So you look at it, it's going to be successful for McAfee and ESPN. It's going to come down to what are the ratings, what are the numbers, because we can talk a lot about words and being a headache and all these other things. And if you're that way, it's fine. McAfee is talented and he's got to where he's gotten because he does things his way, and his attitude is what drives him and what brings his audience a lot of ways. You don't want to take that away from him. But at the end of the day, he is a headache because he is a little bit outlandish in some regards, and they go over the edge a little bit and they allow him to swear and things that are a little bit different than traditionally on TV. And if that is to work, it's going to come down to if the ratings and then in turn the money they're making is good enough to have the headache.